Shout out the Quinn Mayo, or the real Quinn Mayo, for all this information. So he said the Washington Wizards have inquired about Shai, Dejounte Murray, and Malcolm Brogdon. Dejounte's not going anywhere. I doubt Shai is going anywhere. But let's talk about it. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Like and subscribe for over 150 videos a month regarding every NBA team and the NBA draft, free agency, and some EuroLeague news. I do EuroLeague. I do love international basketball. Now, let's read what has been said. Sticking to the theme of Sheppard's comments from April, Washington has also cast a wide net in hopes of pairing a more established floor general besides Beal. League sources says they have checked in with Oklahoma City regarding Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, San Antonio, regarding Dejounte Murray. That's how Shannon Sharp said it once. I need to find that clip. Indiana's Malcolm Brogdon. Obviously, we could say Jake Fisher has said that teams are looking at Brogdon as like a negative value contract right now due to the injury status that he's missed so many games. So you could probably get Malcolm Brogdon cheap. But Beal is welcome to the acquisition of either three. Quinton Mayo says that he is told from his sources. Shout out Quinton Mayo. He's a freaking dog, that guy. He's like 25. Next Shams Charania. But either way, for the Wizards, and hopefully more gets even bigger. But either way, if they strike out on all threes, or if Indiana's asking too much for Malcolm Brogdon, would Wizards fans, and I'm a Wizards fans right there, off the wall, people remember that. First off, they're infatuated with Jaden Ivey, so look to see if you get that fourth pick from Sacramento. Supposedly they want a wing, and maybe offer them Contavious Caldwell-Pope and Rui Hachimura in the 9th pick for the 4th pick. Would that be too much? Would that be overkill? Maybe you have to throw in a future protected first round pick. That could work too. Or send them a bounty of second round picks. But I think another person they could look at is Monte Morris. If Indiana's too expensive, because Shai and Dejounte, you're not going to get them. But Indiana could be douchebags and just like, hey, we want a first round pick. I'm not giving you a first round pick for Malcolm Brogdon. I'll give you a few contracts to match up, which again, a combination of Contavious Caldwell-Pope and Rui Hachimura for Malcolm Brogdon I would be fine with, because Rui's on the last deal. But at the same time, you think about Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he is best friends with Bradley Beal. So you could maybe, would be Daniel Gafford. You got to see the Wizards' salary. I think Monte Morris, though, $9 million, he should be their consolation. If they strike out on moving up for Jaden Ivey, and if they can't get it, if Brogdon's too expensive, and obviously they won't get Dejounte or Shai, I think legitimately we should consider Monte Morris. He's one of the league's best backup point guards. I think he's a solid starting point guard. I think you can win a championship with him. And if you look at this, okay, so Daniel Gafford's contract does not kick in next year. So he has one more year. So his contract does not kick in. I don't think they'll trade Kyle Kuzma. And Contavious makes it, but I think they'll upset, Beal if they trade Pope. But I think they would have to. Because if not, it would have to be they're not trading Denny Avdia or Corey Kesper. And they can't get it done with Rui, Gafford, Carey, and Todd as a combination. They would have to either do Kuzma, Caldwell-Pope. I doubt they trade Kristoff. Kristoff is the guy that I think they used him tight and played him, even though they probably should have just let him heal. They played him at the end of the year to show that, hey, he's good. Bradley Beal, you should stay because we got you another guy. So it's interesting to think right there what they're going to do. I mean, man, I think it really has to be Contavious Caldwell-Pope and Rui Hachimura. And you throw in, it doesn't have to be Rui Hachimura. It could be, Contavious Caldwell-Pope and a combination of Ish Smith, Gafford, Vernon Carey, and even Isaiah Todd if they wanted to throw him in there. Because Isaiah Todd could, maybe you argue, not fit the team's timeline that they're looking at now. But I want to hear your thoughts down below. Wizards fans, Wizard Nation, what do you guys think? What would you do? Check out my NBA show down below. But yeah, I want to hear that. I'm pretty much, Yeah, that's it. Goodbye. I love you guys.